There were 58 minutes played against Burton Albion on Wednesday night when Kevin De Bruyne saw his number 17 flash up on the fourth official's board. The Belgian had opened the scoring for City and was clearly enjoying himself against the League One side, with City having just scored a fifth through Gabriel Jesus. But De Bruyne would play no further part in a Carabao Cup semi-final first leg that had already made the second leg a formality. The decision didn't appear to go down well, with the 27-year-old heading straight down the tunnel after making way for Phil Foden. There was no suggestion of an injury and Pep Guardiola didn't report one when he spoke to the media on Friday, only saying he hadn't spoken to De Bruyne about his decision to head straight to the dressing room. It's been reported in Belgium that De Bruyne's decision to head straight down the tunnel was due to his disappointment at being withdrawn early and that he was hoping to get more minutes on the pitch, having suffered a frustrating season so far. While some will seek to paint this as a lack of respect or a show of indiscipline, Guardiola and City should be delighted at De Bruyne's anger. The Burton game was only his sixth start of the season, with only one of those in the Premier League so far and one in the Champions League. In a season that has tested City more than last term and sees them locked in an engrossing title race of remarkably high standards, you can't underestimate the frustration in De Bruyne at seeing his season stall with two separate injuries. This is a footballer who shuns the limelight, who turns away from the celebrity culture and the associated benefits that come with being at the top of this profession. All he wants is to play football, so being denied that privilege is going to hurt. Now De Bruyne wants to make up for lost time. He'd have been disappointed to play no part in the titanic Premier League clash with Liverpool, and with City seeing plenty of the ball against Burton, it seems he just wanted longer on the pitch to spend more time with that football. It's the type of attitude that City should harness between now and May as they continue to fight on four fronts. The win over Liverpool had closed the gap at the top of the table to 4 points, but with the Reds' victory over Brighton stretching that gap to 7 points, the Blues still have work to do. Their place in the Carabao Cup final is assured despite the spectre of a second leg against Burton, while an FA Cup fourth-round tie against Burnley and a Champions League last 16 fixture with Schalke represent opportunities to progress in those competitions. That City have reached this point in mid-January without much of a contribution from the man most would consider their best player is impressive. That they can now take him off the leash is a thrilling prospect. De Bruyne has given the impression of being determined to make up for the time he has missed in the first half of the season, and while he may have been disappointed at seeing his fun cut short on Wednesday night, he will be aware he can have a much greater impact on some much bigger occasions for City between now and the end of May. In a season that could yet be glorious for the Blues but could also be decided by the smallest of margins, the presence of a fired-up De Bruyne might just make a crucial difference.